Hey, it's Mr. Peterson. This is going to be part 2 of this experiment, and we're going to use agar again, but we're going to use a different tool today to collect data. This tool is called a conductivity probe, and what it does is it measures the current as it moves through some water. So we can measure the conductivity of this water. So this is distilled water, deionized water that has very little mineral content in it. So I'm going to take a cube. I've got a cube that's already cut. I'm going to take this. It has salt in it. So this is different. Yesterday's agar had bromethymol blue. This has table salt in it, sodium chloride. And we're going to measure how quickly the ions of this diffuse out of the agar cube. So I'm going to plop that into the deionized water. Then I'm going to lower the conductivity probe down into the water. I don't want it to touch my cube, and I'm going to stir it continuously. And then what you're going to do, ooh, we don't want that. Go away. So I'm going to click on this. You'll notice that's green. I'm going to start collecting data right now. And immediately you will see that data starts to show up. And every 5 seconds, it's going to record the conductivity of this solution. So I'm just stirring it gently. Now I clicked on this right here, and that zoomed in on the data, on the graph. So I'm going to just keep stirring this. The data will turn off automatically at a minute 20. No, I'm sorry, at 2 minutes. Oh, I'm off the scale, so I'm going to click that again. It'll bring it back down. No, that's not right. Over here. Sorry, wrong button. There we go. So click on the A, and that will keep refreshing it. So it's going to only do 20 different. The data is being collected. Not going anywhere. I'm just gently stirring it. I'm not going crazy. So already you should be thinking about what's the whiz-whim for this graph. All right, so what I see and what does it mean? So we're at 90 seconds. It's a minute and a half. Still stirring it. Still stirring it. So at 120 seconds, 120 seconds, 105, 110. A little bit of lag in that should be done, right? Yeah. All right. So there's my graph, right? So I'm going to use Command L, and that's going to store the latest run. If I go up to data, you can't see this because I've cut it off. I apologize for that. And I'm going to store the latest run over here under experiment. Store latest run. So it's a Command L. That's going to store that. So that's the biggest cube. You're going to actually take that cube or a cube like it and make smaller cubes and see how the size, so it's going to have the same volume, but different surface areas. So it'll be an interesting investigation for you to do. So that's just part of what we're going to be doing with this lab.